It is finally Celebi Day, and we are here to do the special research. Except that we're in England, and it's night time. And as it turns out, the first special research quest that we have is Battle in a Raid. Raids stop at 9 PM, which was the same time the quest launched, so I guess we'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, though, there's still other stuff we can do. So we are standing in this dark park, which is probably safe. It's safe, don't worry, we checked. And let's see what the professor actually has in store. Weefs, you've been such a help in conducting field research and special research. I have a feeling that there's so much more about this world that we've yet to discover, and I'm glad I can count on you to see it through. I've been doing some experiments of my own. And I suspect that I'm onto a further exciting discovery about another mythical Pokemon that's rarely seen. By the way, you guys have no idea how friggin' hard it is for me to read this, because I'm looking at a light right there, and it sits right in the middle of the text. Would you mind completing these tasks while I conclude my studies? Please power up Pokemon 5 times, battle in a gym 2 times, and battle in a raid. And for that, I get 10 red Pokeballs, a fast or charged TM, I can't tell which that is, and a super incubator, which is always welcome. So we have 2 very nice gyms right here. I think they might get taken down. Obviously I can power up Pokemon, but we cannot do a raid, so I will continue this video tomorrow in the daylight. It is the next day, and it is thankfully considerably brighter. There are not many raids in town today. I did manage to find a raid, and that means I have now completed the first stage of special research. And I remembered to put an Aaaaand, which is about to run out. So let's go through these quickly and grab our XP. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Claim reward. Special research complete. I do like a good super incubator. Wow. You and your Pokemon have some amazing power. But according to my most recent data, it seems that the mythical Pokemon I'm tracking only appears in times of peace. Also, from what I've gathered, it seems fond of forests and lush greens. I think we're doing okay. Would you mind exploring this further, Weefs? No, Professor. Let's make 3 new friends. Wait, what? Evolve an evolved grass-type Pokemon and catch a Pokemon 3 days in a row. My plan was originally to try and get through the Celebi quest as quickly as possible, just for the challenge. But it seems that Niantic are wise to this. And they're trying to slow us down. So, I've just noticed that I picked up a 2K egg when I was supposed to open some gifts to get some distant Alolan Pokemon. Never mind. I think I have one more space. Anyway, yeah, so 3 new friends. Most of the people I know, I'm already friends with. Allegedly, if you remove a friend and re-add them, they still count as a new friend, and if you do it... When friends first came out, they did specifically say, if you remove a friend and re-add them within a time scale, then you shouldn't lose your friendship. But I've spent a very long time working on my best friend status with some people, so I'm definitely not getting rid of them. It might bug out, but I do know a few people who've recently come back to Pokemon Go, so we'll add them. Plus, I'm pretty sure Niantic would patch out being able to remove friends and immediately re-add them quite quickly. But yeah, so evolve an evolved grass-type Pokemon. That will be doing the second evolution. I always call it the third evolution. It's a third form. The second evolution of a grass type, which I'm trying to think of one. 1500 XP. And you get a Sunstone. Going back to what I was saying, I was gonna make this a whole week of intensive Celebi videos, but clearly that's not gonna happen because I can't do anything more for 3 days. So what I'm gonna do instead is talk about, I've had a sneaky look at the quest list that's leaked, so I'm gonna have a bit of a talk about that. Make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did, like throw away all your Sunstone, because we're gonna need them. Although you do get one from the quest, so that's okay. First up, I want to check this Snubbull because you may remember last week we got Shiny Snubbull, and Johto spawns are now quite massively boosted, so there are Snubbull everywhere, as well as Houndour, which we also got a shiny form of. But on top of that, we now have Shiny Pineco is an option, we have Shiny Sunkern is an option, and we have Natu. Unfortunately, with the current bug where the camera swoops around on encounters, you don't actually get to see the sparkles. Natu and Sunkern are quite difficult to see the shiny forms as compared to the normal forms. So we're going to have to do a lot of squinting, I think. On top of everything else, we have a bunch of new Johto quests. We haven't had an official end date for these announced in English, but a translation of the Chinese Pokemon Go announcement suggests that the event ends on the 29th. The event presumably being the Johto quests, maybe the boosted spawns. The special quests we have are catch 3 Sunkern, and for that you get an evolution item, so that could be a Sunstone, that could be an upgrade, and so on. Then there's evolve 3 Sunkern or Natu, which gets you a Pineco, which, as I just said, could be a shiny form. Plus, I haven't seen any Pineco spawning today. Problem there, I have had so many Natu and so much Natu candy that I had started evolving Natu just to get XP, so I only have 200 candy. It costs 50 candy to evolve a Natu, so I'm not going to have any candy in about a day's time. And for Sunkern, it costs a Sunstone. If you've watched my video where I go through all the items to tell you how to maximize bag space, I may have said, you don't need these evolution items. Throw them away. Maybe keep like 2 or 3. Yeah. So that's come back to bite me. Never mind though. There are quests out there. As I said, there's a catch 3 Sunkern quest. And Sunkern seems to be everywhere. So it's just a little bit more farming. Then we have make 3 excellent throws, and that will get you an Onix or a Scyther. We have catch 5 water Pokemon, which gets you a Seadra or a Poliwhirl. We have win a raid, which gets you a Porygon. And we have make 4 Great Curveballs in a row, which will get you a Miltank. So, I said I was going to talk about the Celebi quests. Obviously, with things like catch Pokemon over 3 days, we're not going to have the full information straight away, but we do know certain information from Trails doing a data mine, and some people in the Silphroid subreddit have managed to cross some international date lines and get onto Stage 3, which we have discovered, and spoilers are incoming. Stage 3 is use a Sunstone to evolve Glowmoth Sunkern. That's okay, because we get a Sunstone from Stage 2. And then it is hatch 9 eggs. 9 eggs! So either, maybe you buy a box, get a bunch of incubators, and hatch 9 or... I mean, I usually run 2 or 3 incubators at a time, which I find quite reasonable. Or, use your free incubator, plus your super incubator that you got from the first quest, and just walk a whole bunch. Right now, I have 9 eggs in my bag. I did manage to get that Alolan egg, which is allegedly from Australia, though it's not actually showing the location. Hopefully it'll come through as Australia, and then I can trade it. And then I have 2 5k eggs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2k eggs. Do I, once again, compromise my principles and use super incubators to hatch 2k eggs? I did it for Hatted Pichu. I don't think I'll do it for Celebi. I have patience, I can do this. But then the further information we have from the data mine, with the recent Eevee Day, we will have to evolve an Eevee into an Umbreon and evolve an Eevee into an Espeon. So that's going to be another day. With any luck, you've been walking Eevee already. I just evolved my Umbreon and Espeon yesterday, so I have to start fresh. But that's okay. I can walk 20 kilometers. I am healthy and fit. Or at least I will be by the end of this quest line. Beyond that, it's mostly simple stuff. Trade a Pokemon a few times. Trade a Pokemon at all. Use items to evolve Pokemon, so we should be keeping a few items around. Catch some Grass or Psychic type Pokemon. Earn your Gold Johto Medal. Send gifts to friends. The Gold Johto Medal is 70 Pokemon first discovered in the Johto region to the Pokedex. I have 97. And I can't remember exactly how many there are, but yeah, it's going to take some time if you don't already have it. Fortunately, with all the extra spawns, I have seen Shuckle around. I saw Larvitar, I saw Magcargo, Slugma, a bunch of stuff we don't normally see. So this is definitely the week to get out there. Also in the data mine, there appears to be an item called a Silver Pineapple. The information we have is that it acts like a pineapple and that it gets you double the candy, but it also raises your catch rate to somewhere between the catch rate boost you get from a normal raspberry and the catch rate boost you get from a golden raspberry. Based on the data mine text, it seems like the professor will give you one of those at some point during the Celebi quest line. So that's kind of cool. You no longer have to choose between a much higher chance of catching something rare and getting extra candy for something rare, assuming of course it doesn't jump out. So hopefully we'll see more information about that coming in the next few days. I believe that is it so far for Celebi Week in Pokemon Go. Thank you for watching. I will be back in a few days once I proceed with the Celebi quest to do some more. Good luck with yours. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe. I'll see you later.